Anybody traveled lately? Well, we are a sedentary bunch, eh? Fuck it, I ain't getting on a plane. Those things go down. I went to Toronto recently, and I'm driving downtown, and the place just smelled like I was following like a herd of cattle trucks. And I thought it was, and then I realized, no, it's just Toronto. It really smells bad. And I rented a car from Enterprise, and plugged Enterprise, they'll be a new sponsor for 2013. I rented a car from Enterprise, and they gave me a GPS unit. Now, anybody use the GPS here? I know in Thunder Bay we have a highway going that way and a highway going that way, so it's pretty easy to plug that one in. I'm going to Marathon. Drive straight for 5 fucking hours. There you go. Marathon. Boop. But down there you actually need one. And usually it's like a calm, like a British voice, turn left at the next intersection. Well, I turned it on, and I'm driving along, and I missed my turn. And the next thing I hear is, oh my God, fuck, I gotta look at the map again? I told you to turn left, but no, you couldn't listen to me, you went straight. Yep, can't follow map, dumbass. I looked, I'm like, this thing's set to nagging housewife. Jesus. Mm-hmm. And I flew Porter down to Toronto. And anybody work for Porter here? Yeah, no, nobody wants to admit to that. Eh? Yeah. I realize now why they give away free drinks on the Porter flight. Because when I sat down in my seat and looked out at the wing, what did I see? A propeller. I Googled it. They make jets now. We're flying away. Sorry, I spit on you there. That's all over your thong. My apologies. Apologies. But the worst part about flying on Porter was it was half full, and they put me beside some big fat guy. And I'm like, seriously? There are empty seats everywhere. So we get up to altitude, a couple people change their seats. So I bing the stewardess thing, or flight attendant, whatever they call themselves now. So some gay guy comes over and says, that's okay, front door, back door, as long as you get into the kitchen, it's okay, folks. Thank you. I'm in town a week. So he comes over and he says, sir, what can I help you with? I said, well, I'm kind of stuck between Bubba over here, so maybe I could move to another seat. Not that I'm slim. And he says to me, and I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up, he says, sir, we've already moved 2 people to other seats, so weight distribution, we can't move you. So this is building my confidence. So I say, halfway through the flight, I got to take a piss. And I'm like, oh, God. If I get up now, I'm going to kill everyone on this plane. So I look up at the front of the plane. I see some fat guy. I'm like, hey, fatso, row 2. I need you to come back here for a second. Ooh, go slow. I'll meet you halfway. I got to take a piss. You got to go here. I got to go there. Because I don't want to crash. Does anybody want to crash? Show hands. I can't see anybody, but show hands. No? Really? There's no hands up. Good. Because I have seen, what is that, Mayday? Another reality show? Yeah. My son went to Florida and he says, Dad, I'm really nervous about going to Florida. I said, why? Because I watched an hour episode of Mayday this morning. Don't ever let your kids watch that. But they did have the Mayday on with Captain Sully Sullenberger crashing into the Hudson River without killing anyone. Huh? Can you imagine being on that plane? You did. I'm going to come sit right here because this lady saw this episode right here. So she's telling me over and over again, repeatedly, I know you saw it. It's okay. I get it. You saw it. Lovely. Thank you. Anyways, could you imagine being on that plane that morning? Sounded something like this, I would think. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Sir Captain Sully Sullenberger. Your scheduled flight of 2 hours and 28 minutes has been reduced to 2 minutes and 6 seconds. If you look over to your left, you'll see a record amount of people pointing at our plane. Off to the right, emergency personnel. Weather conditions this morning in the Hudson River, 41 degrees and itchy. Don't worry though, folks, we will find your luggage somewhere in the ocean in the next 72 hours. Feel free to enjoy a complimentary cocktail on the wing while we wait for boats to arrive. We would like to thank you for flying the friendly skies. Thank you, folks. We got a great show coming up tonight. Enjoy it! This one's for you.